Un, dos, tres, bueno. Un, dos, what the fuck. Oh. Un, dos, explorando, un, dos, explorando. Ok. Me escucha bien. Wow, ¿qué le falta a mi gatillo? Ok.
We need to reach the Alpha Centauri system, Captain. The planet of Jemison. Barrett would say that billions of years ago, we were all one with the cosmos. So technically, you have known each other forever. But the more practical answer is likely that he needs you. The number of known people who have been affected by the artifacts is now 2. Without your investment in Constellation's mission, he may never know more about the experience you both share. So he is shown. Carrying objects is one of my simplest and most useful protocols. I am ready to commence a trade.
Um, oh. Echándole toda la basura que traigo.
we should be free of commencing item exchange.
Bueno, aguántamelas. Aprovechemos.
Allow me to assist in carrying some supplies. We need to reach the Alpha Centauri system. I am...
Oh, well. Oh, fascinante.
Peace is no longer a viable option.
Peace is no longer an option.
Warning, enemy activity detected.
Oh. Me equivoqué de arma, ¿verdad? Sí. Está muy alto el juego. Ok.
Captain,
Todo bien.
to reach the lodge, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
O sea, ni siquiera tengo que salir a órbita, solo salto. Cool.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Oh, sí. No hay contrabando. What? ¿Cuál es mi misión? ¿Aterrizar en Jefferson? Ah, aquí. Ok, vamos llegando. Pero no es diferente la nave.
Hey, Bosco! What? No bears? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
Memory is uncanny.
El protocolo índigo.
And here's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship. And you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo. I'm sure you can find something you like.
Oh. Oh. Está bien bonita.
The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Vamos, robot. Tengo que venir.
I can assure you, this unprovoked attack.
Sergeant Hume is looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it. Keep your nose clean.
Un café.
Hi there. Welcome to Terra Brew. Thanks for choosing Terra Brew. What can I
Buddy,
get
it's
you?
coffee. Pick.
Certainly. Please take your time.
No, café. Un sándwich. Más café. Entonces,
Certainly.
solo le puedo vender ayudas. Ok, está bien hecho. No es como que pues, solo puedo venir y venderle todo lo que tengo. Vamos, robot. Joder, estoy perdido. Me estoy tirando y además no tengo ni puta idea. Combate, ciencia y tecnología. Social. Ahorita veo. No mames, pinche personaje esmático. ¿Me puedo quitar el casco? Oh, sí, mi cara de chica. Chat. Ya está, estoy jugando Fallen Order otra vez. A ver.
Not
May I help you?
now.
Guess you caught some of that, huh? The galaxy is at peace and somehow seems more dangerous than ever. Spacers, House Varun, Crimson Fleet, everyone trying to grab their piece.
Claro.
What happened to the early days, huh? When we just float through the stars and dream. Well now, you don't know how glad I am to hear you say that.
Claro.
I'm right here with you, my friend. How can you not look up to the cosmos and just be overwhelmed by its beauty? So much possibility. So much hope. Ricardo Bosch. I was the
Ricardo.
lead researcher on the station that got attacked. It was business as usual until those House Varun crazies swarmed in. Even the Marines were overwhelmed. Honestly, I just want to get... Ricardo Bosch. It was business as
Me
usual.
equivoqué de
When the
diálogo.
Marines were... Now... Really? You must have been hiding under a moon rock your whole life if you've managed to dodge those assholes. They're basically a bunch of space scumbags. Fly around, attack, and rob anyone they see. They're a different beast than the Crimson Fleet. Generally speaking, spacers, though, they tend... Not what, who. How to describe House Varun? Well, imagine a bunch of colonists who set off a faction, or cult, whatever you want to call them. About 100 years back, they picked a fight with pretty much everyone in the settled systems. I guess your school never covered the Serpent's Crusade, huh? We eventually made peace.
Shit.
Sort of. Then they just disappeared. You meet those guys? Yep, that I have. Had to dump a load of cargo just last year. Microscope. Pirates are a tricky lot. In space, they're all about the hit and run. You jump in, keep your cool, and you can generally talk your way out of it. So long as you're not too... Stumble upon them planetside, though, and their trigger finger... Goodbye.
Gracias.
Hello.
Ever run into spacers?
Niña.
Scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures being
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Es que tengo cara de chat.
We're hiring, if you're interested. Ask in the security office.
Good to see you again.
Chamba.
Can I get you something? Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
Ya.
Oh boy. I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something. Listen, you just relax. Make yourself. That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can.
Trago.
Well, that's what I'm here.
Nos embriagamos aquí de una. Oh shit. No, es que a diferencia de precios, no tienen botellas de cerveza barata. Barata, o sea. Eso va a algún lado. Ok. Ahorita.
This was where we first met, wasn't it?
Hello, and
Otro
welcome
café?
to Terra. Certainly.
Sure hope your day's going as well as mine is.
Pues, ¿qué es esto?
Selling art is a bit
Hi there.
itself.
Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around.
I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask. Oh, please, take a look.
Oh, aquí es donde ya tiene más cosas. Oh, shit. No, está la acá bien locochona. Municiones, estas ya estoy en la general. Oh, shit, está chido. Oh. No da gorra. Voy a venderte cosas.
Appreciate the business.
Robot. Voltea a ver hacia los lados como de aquí.
Constellation, I will keep your items safe, Captain.
No, quiero mis items. Quiero de nuevo mis items. Varios.
May I take something? I am capable of carrying additional supplies, if necessary.
If it belongs on your ship. Oh, please, take a look.
Take a look. Voy a dejarte pobre. Varios. Vamos a la baraja. No, mi ganzúa. Me cago con mis cartas. Ok. La economía crece.
Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
The lodge is here in the city. We shouldn't keep How can I be of assistance?
How can I be of assistance? Please carry this. Me empiezo a aventar cartas. No, mis gansos. ¿Este es el Frontier? ¿Esta es la nave? Oh. Dame mis ganzúas.
There is room in my storage hold for further items.
Vámonos.
Is that your ship that landed not too long ago?
Vámonos. Hola. Creo que voy a equipar uno de mis tan favoritos.
Captain, Constellation will be wait. I will accept any.
Calla. Gracias.
Perfectly pleasing. Or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Ok, vamos a ir a la misión. Taratán, tarán, tatán. Perdón.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been.
Es un guardadito, ¿no?
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside. Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, please. Ridiculous. Easiest bet I'll ever win. What I'm suggesting is so outlandish. All the phenomenon we see. We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical.
Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Contra, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
No.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Contra?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend?
Okay, yo.
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
¿Por qué se ve tan vieja?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us. You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Oh.
Can I help?
Chale. Oh. Sandwich. Oh, le pegó un crítico. Ok, estas son misiones ya completadas, ¿no?
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative effects. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Oh.
Oh, gosh. No, I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us. Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
Okay. Sama viaje.
He did. At the time, well, it's Barrett. We weren't sure if he was kidding around. Clearly, he wasn't. There might be a reasonable explanation. I wasn't there. I didn't see what you saw. I'm just not in a position to say for sure. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
Claro. Qué fácil lo aceptaron, ¿no? O sea, como de, sí, únete. ¿Qué puede mal ir, Sal?
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour.
Vamos. Camina.
I trust you're still satisfied with your choice to join Constellation, Noelle?
Absolutely, Sarah. I've never regretted the decision.
I'm glad to hear it. You could have done just about anything, so it's important to me that you feel valued here.
Por favor.
There are days that are tough, sure. But if I weren't here, I wouldn't even know about all the...
Ask if you've got questions. Speak up if you have ideas. We're all here.
You mind if I ask you kind of a personal question, Walter? You sure spend a lot of time on Constellation business. Doesn't Issa miss you?
It's true.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink.
I have been
like
informed
if I did,
that when I am,
would be a good time for one.
I remain preoccupied with Constellation's work, which renders me cantankerous. It has been determined that for the long-term health of our relationship, that I am better off here, rather than simply making things worse at home.
Okay, then. I guess if you're both okay with it.
No tenía que seguir, pinche vieja. Te pusiste a platicar.
Yeah, what is it?
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are... Well, right now, nothing's off the table. Metallurgical now. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands. There's a galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep. Stay safe, okay?
I hope
Sí,
you
un
are
robot.
satisfied with the quarters available to you.
¿De quarters? Pues no me enseñaron nada. Pues de puta. Oh. Me dieron la llave. Holy fucking shit. Drogas. Oh. No. Un silenciador. Mira, por ejemplo, mi pistola base. Menos reflex. Shit. Oh. Muy Fallout todo. Industrial. Códigos para construir componentes. Drogas. Básicamente drogas. Comida. Compu. Eso es interesante. Yo ya tengo un cuarto. No, that. No. Simplemente no tengo ganas de... Luego, ¿qué vamos a hacer por aquí? Un baño. Este es mi cuarto. Ah, no es mío. Oh. Qué triste estoy. No es mi cuarto. Vámonos. A ver, a ver, a ver. No es mi cuarto. Yo, caminando por ahí, robándome cualquier cosa que encuentre. No había nada. Ok, esa es la doctora. Definitivamente esa es la doctora.
This is all exciting, but there's really... Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're You matter too. You've done something really significant. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. Well, there was some overlap in interest. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greed. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out after a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common. And take care of yourself.
Ok. Ese es el güey religioso. La maldacida esa no me llegó a mi cuarto. Y aquí vive el fanático de las armas. Cool. vale. Ese es el güey rico. Definitivamente ese es el güey rico. Espérate, ¿este es mío? Este es mi cuarto. Ok, el almacén. Fascinante. O sea, mi cuarto ahora es esto de acá. Sí, no. ¿Qué acabo de agarrar? Voy por el robot a que me dé todas mis cosas y vengo aquí a dejar.
I am at your service, Captain. Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research. The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment. The scan booster is the most obvious, as it will enable you to detect landmarks and other points of interest from further away. Beyond that, extractors will allow you to collect raw materials. A very particularly prosperous outpost may even warrant the construction of cargo links. A planetary scan will reveal the presence of key inorganic resources, and while a scan may detect the presence of life on a planet, you will have the blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. My primary function has been to support and protect Barrett during his travels. That is as capable as I can be of missing anyone. I believe Barrett would find your question. Barrett has, thus far, survived every mission on which we have embarked. I suspect that Barrett would disagree with how necessary my primary function. That is as capable. I believe Barrett would find your... As per Protocol Indigo, which Barrett invoked on Vectera, your identity has been successfully added to the list. There is no cause for concern, Captain. I arrived along with many material goods purchased by the groups despite several significant system replacements and upgrades. Captain, I will proceed to my assigned post.
Tú no me habías puesto a aceptar. Solo puedo tener datos, ok. Oh.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting. Yes, Captain.
¿Me sigues? Sí, sígueme. En la boticueva. No sé dónde estoy.
How can I be of service, Captain? Allow me to...
Ok, primero que nada, cortador. Dame todo.
I will see you. Your spinal health will be compromised by carrying so...
No te preocupes, Fermi, estaré bien. Y una pistola. Uno de estos. Uno de estos. Estos dos yo creo que los puedo vender. Igual que este de acá. Igual que este de acá. Luego, trajes espaciales. Estos dos. Mochilas. Ahorita lo checo. Cascos. Voy a guardar las minas, no creo que me hagan falta por ahora. No, entonces no importa. ¿Cuántos recursos? Los llevo varios. Empiezo a saltar cartas allá de... ¡No! Dejé el fucking... Danos. Esos dos, porque este es de Loles y este es el real. A ver.
Items. Good day, Captain. Do you require assistance with your items?
Sí, te voy a dar las armas extras que tengo.
Goodbye for now.
Quítalo. Salto épico. Pausa. Menú. Se me olvidó. Misiones. Vamos a conocer. Vámonos, Vasco. Vasco. Ya no lo vuelvo a ver así. De hecho, ¿sabes algo? Quiero entrar de nuevo y hablar con el viejito y el otro güey. Voy a maltratarlo bien, cabrón.
We've always considered ourselves explorers. This really is uncharted territory.
Lately, I find myself spending more and more time here. Business has appealed to me, but this is exciting. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit...
No pasa nada.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call. So, let's start over, shall we?
Walter Strauss, CEO of Strauss.
Eklund, member of Constellation,
No mames.
and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the... We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are... Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the lodge.
Oh.
Remember, you're representing all of us. Well, I suppose... Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Matei. And, as you've now seen, those resources... Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as... But now... I don't suppose you have a history of this... Well, clearly there's sarcasm. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's... Frankly... Until next time.
Muchas gracias. Oh shit.
Something you need?
No, adiós. Ahorita ya no te puedo abrir. Ok, ¿a dónde tengo que ir? Por allá. Vamos, robot, no te quedes atrás. O nada. Oh. Puedo nadar. Fascinante.
Loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as members of the United Colonies Navy.
I do.
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside.
Hola.
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera!
Oh,
I
no.
can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really you? Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, constellation's shining star of stars. Oh, don't be so modest. It was all over SSNN. Lone miner tames the Crimson Fleet, saves a member of Constellation, and steals the hearts of millions. No,
¿Quién eres?
trillions. And now you're standing here next to me. Oh, it really is you, right? Oh, you are definitely the brightest, biggest star in any constellation. There's no maybes about it. I have an eye for these things. Not that you're hard to see with that halo on your head. Although at first, I wasn't sure if it was just the glare.
Generalmente estás
But
bien.
now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be. I know, right? And you can try to fight. Although, if I'm being honest, I'd wager you could beat just about anything. Either way, it's such an... Hey, do you mind if I... What am I saying? You're a hero! Good point. I'll start working on it right away, as soon as I learn how to sew. Until then, maybe I can be a sidekick in training. If not, I...
Okay.
You won't be disappointed.
Solo ve a la maldita nave. Vasco, si hace algo, ejecútalo. Genuinamente no sé qué acaba de pasar. Hola.
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues. Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave. Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Well, first things first, I have... It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. And resilience... Well, I think I've heard all I need. Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. You know, Mast. The military, administrative, and scientific headquarters of the entire United Colonies? Well, just because you're bringing it here. As for why, you can ask Aegis.
Okay.
Let me know if you have any. UC Security, you're under arrest. I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Prepare for...
¿Qué? ¿Qué? No sé qué acaba de pasar. Generalmente no sé qué acaba de pasar. Entro aquí.
Well, hello. You hear about... Part-time security. We've had some... So really, we... Well... Well, your first assignment, there was a package left. Let me know if you have any questions. How's the investigation going? Take care.
Ok. Creo que robé algo sin querer por apretarle muy rápido a...
Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Everything good? We're here to help.
I desire no company. Leave.
Oh, okay. Me encanta. Misclick, misclick.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
A diplomatic visa? You've got to be kidding me.
Mejor voy a ver a mis padres.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please. Okay.
Distrito de comercio, eso suena interesante. Ahorita vamos. Hola. Ven. Es mi padre porque es pelón.
What? Well, I'll be. Honey, we got ourselves a visitor. I'll get the coffee brewing.
Oh, my God. Oh, You about gave me a heart attack.
Not that we're not thrilled to see you, son, but I thought you were under contract with Argos Extractors. Is everything all right? Well, I'll be.
Well.
Constellation? Is this one of those candid camera vids? A joke?
My child is a member of Constellation. I just knew you were special. Didn't I always say that? That you were meant for great
El
things?
robot así como de...
Great things.
Que me da vergüenza.
Well, I know what I've read about in the news. The explorers. Years ago, there was a stretch where Constellation was in fashion. People would gossip about them all the time. I must say, it's been a while since I've heard anything about. Glad to know they're still around. Oh, in life, you need to celebrate the victory because you don't know when the... Oh, but you didn't give me any notice. If I'd known I'd have... And your room is just a mess.
Easy, honey. Let the boy catch his breath. Why don't you settle in? You know you're always welcome.
Ok. Entonces... Ven, Vasco. Hablemos. Este no es. Este es mío. Pudo nunca haber venido aquí. Hubiera estado divertido.
Constellation sounds magical, like a storybook.
No sé quién eres, pero ahora eres mi padre. Ya que...
I still can't believe it. Constellation. How is it for real? It's funny how you can live years with the days, but then out of the blue, whammo! I've got some news of my own. You are now officially looking at a retiree. It's too bad you weren't here then. You could have had some cake. Teaching? I'll miss some of it. Occasionally, I got a student that I could really connect with. Those are the ones that kept me going. It didn't matter if they tested well, if it lit up. But most of the time, no. I won't miss it at all. Teaching? I'll miss some of it. Occasionally, those are the ones. But most of the time... Look at that smart mouth. Where on earth could you have gotten? Enough about that. Anything you want to... I mean, stay. Stay as long as you like, but planning a proper, honest-to-goodness vacation. I've been promising your mom a trip for years, and I got no... Your mother's been sending me links all day about such and such... But it'll be good to get out. You know, it's supposed to be us taking care of you, right? I'd like to say we'll pay you back the money you sent home. Well, I appreciate it. We appreciate it.
No, no pienso eliminarlo.
Retirement's treating me well, but there are some days I almost missed the classroom. Don't say anything to your mom about this, but she got some work done at Enhance. She keeps looking up. Not that I mind. Oh, I know all about her. You worked on that for days. Are we looking for
Sandra
solutions
contacted me
or sympathy?
again
Fred
They
from
still
Poker
want you to
Group
consult.
said 90% of all marital struggles would go away if you know whether you need to offer help or a friendly ear. Then that Regina is a
Fue como lo que sin querer. Sí tengo cara de aventurero. Sonó que estabas cargando un revólver. Fucking Bosco. Vasco, te voy a decir Bosco nada más por Deep Rock. Oh. Oh.
Where's the tissue paper?
You don't know where that is?
I knew where it was. Top shelf of the pantry. But it's not there anymore.
No, I moved them to the bottom shelf. I still can't get over you being... So, I gotta ask. With you being in Constellation now? Just so you know, your dad can't. So don't keep him or me waiting too long. I know you didn't live in this apartment long, but I want you to consider this your home. Your bed is always yours, no questions asked. I mean, well, I will ask questions. No bother at all. Stay as... Anything you want to talk about, dear? Now that we're both retired, you mean? I keep trying to push your father to do things. Dance lessons, vacation, take some courses. But he's just happy as a clam reading in his chair for hours. It's nice to have time to do both, though. Talking
Anything
with you
good
has
to watch
made
tonight?
Well, one of your old classmates made junior VP at Gal Bank. Their father was bragging for hours. Can't wait. You're welcome anytime. And I mean anytime.
Bueno, muchas gracias. Me voy a retirar, que tengo que viajar y esas cosas. No, mira, un 2% de mis ganancias. Qué pendejada lo de ya no quiero que sean mis padres, o sea, no mames. Sí está muy culero eso. Bosco, vámonos. Mira, voy a ir a... Ya voy a hablar con esa vieja. Nada más que es así, voy a pasar rápido a what? Al comercial. Distrito comercial. Cool.
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
Hello and welcome to Terra Brew. How may I serve you? Thanks for choosing Terra Brew. What can I get you? Certainly.
Captain, greetings.
Oh, hola.
As you can see, traffic is good. The sales keep climbing.
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's corporate headquarters. Unfortunately, I'm not authorized to make appointments myself.
Like staggeringly huge. They need people like you.
Wow.
You look great. Hi, welcome to Enhance. Thanks so much for... If you're here to try something new or on a whim, or to replicate a look you've seen and loved, all our services and records are private.
Zoe, you are one in a million.
Maybe for our third date.
Come back in. How can I help you be?
O sea, esto es para cambiar el
Like
look.
to make a change.
Cool.
I feel underdressed.
Me siento muy perdido.
You're only as safe as your equipment out there.
Por favor, deja hacer ese ruido.
Welcome to Outland. We deal in only the finest, most reliable. All of our products come highly recommended by individuals who have... And while I've never needed them myself, As I've said, I wouldn't sell anything that hasn't been recommended. And of course, if they're frequent, that... Yes, by all means.
Ok, este es el güey que tiene todo. Primero el cortador, lo típico. Ok. Mochilas. Los cascos. Atuendos. Ayuda, recursos.
Be careful out there.
Ok. Pero... Ahorita estoy explorando, pero aún así es muy poco intuitivo este lugar. ¿Tú qué vendes? ¿Dónde vas?
If there is, I do hope you're taking advantage of that. Gal Bank makes personal finance easy. Money, with Gal Bank, your money is always safe. Always.
Creo que es contigo.
Now, listen, I have a lot on my plate. You don't look like a new hire stumbling through their first. Really? Huh. You. Oh, this is. I have a business proposition.
¿Es legal?
You're a law and order type? Well, this is perfect. This job is literally serving justice. Gal Bank is the... Good. Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world of credit analysis, you know, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is, well, it's a tough field. What I need is a ringer. Someone that can collect. What I need is you. Oh, I can tell you're eager. That's good. But we'll start small. Yes. So, we got a Galaxy-class con man took out. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam. And Dieter Maliki jumps. Now, he's holed up in a literal... the job is simple. We don't want him dead. We don't want him hurt. Just... If he dies, then his assets go to probate. So if he forces you into an it's you or him situation, but I cannot stress this enough, this is not the ideal outcome. I'll send over all the details. I hate to end on this note, but you know, not everyone's a straight. If you cut a deal with Dieter, honestly, I have no way of knowing.
Señor, sí, señor. Vamos, Bosco. Hay que matar. Va a ser muy complicado guiarme por esta zona. Genuinamente va a ser horrible. Fusion Center. Hola pequeño, te puedo patear hacia la chingada.
I'm pleased to report that our stocks are currently being maintained at 90% or higher. I'm sure we have anything you might need. Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be... I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks, but you know how these things are. Also, if you're here about a corporate account, I've been assured that delivery... I hope we have what you need.
Ok, esta es la buena. Armas. ¿Cuánto cuesta esto? Oh, ok. Una escopeta. Cuchillito, pistola láser. Pistolas. Oye, ¿por qué solo vendes pistolas, hijo de tu madre? Pistola. Solo vendes pistolas. Ya que no he visto. Marín. Oh, bueno. Esto es interesante. Fascinante.
You're always welcome back, if you don't mind a bit of a wait.
Something to report?
Boom. Dando vueltas a lo pendejo. No sé dónde estoy. No. Hay más tiendas.
Welcome to Whetstone. If you're looking for the best cut of meat in the settled systems, look no further. But of course.
Baguette. Oh shit. Yes.
Worse fakes than eating appetizers at the Whetstone.
Can't go in. You just can't.
I've just got a feeling about you.
David's my friend.
You have a story to tell.
I hate to break it to you, but his PA is the one who signs all those cards and chats. Mr. Barron's a very busy and important man.
I came all this way. Welcome to SSNN, where the news... If you're part of the David Barron fan club, try not to inflate his ego too much. He's liable to...
That's all I can do.
Sounds like you know him personally. Let's take a look at you. You're not from around here. My guess is you work. I bet you have a story or two. Sounds like an old pickup line. I'm interested only in primary sources. So things you've seen and or done better. So. Looks like some Crimson Fleet brainiac figured out it's easier to hit stationary targets than dogfighting in the field. And you are an eyewitness with the courtesy to find us instead of being chased down. Refreshing. So what were the pirates doing there? It's not their usual MO. Bad blood between the fabled Constellation and the Crimson Fleet? Has all the markings of what we in the SSNN call a storm. So what's your role in all this? an actual member of Constellation graces my office. Do we bow? Maybe smoke a pipe? So we've covered the basics. How about any harrowing tales of daring do? How'd a bunch of miners triumph? How heartwarming. Constellation banding together with some dusty miners. I like it. This is a good local story. Plucky miners band together and punch above their weight. If you ever get more stories like this, drop by. And take this to cover any incidentals, or other creative ways to pad out an expense report.
Ok, aquí vengo a chismorrear. Amiga, no sabes qué pasó. Me asaltaron en la esquina. Ayuda, por favor. Puedes hablar con esta vieja.
The lodge remains intact. I am not programmed for construction projects.
Look at this. I assumed it was all right to let your parents in here, but maybe they shouldn't stay for long.
¡Qué per... ¿Por qué están aquí? ¡No!
There's just so much to
When's the
do
last
in New
time you went up to
Atlantis.
see Vladimir?
I haven't needed
Just
to go
so
up there
you
in a
know,
bit. Why?
your mother's missed you.
Oh, I just
like a lot.
don't know how he does it. Up there all alone for so long.
Ok, a diferencia de Fallout, si reciben un tiro no pasa nada. Extremadamente cool. Ok, es bueno saberlo. Bosco, ejecutador de
As much
66.
as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then.
I'm planning a grocery run later. I get some things you like. Of all the places we've lived, this is my favorite. I missed you so much, darling.
I hope you don't mind, but I figured the lodge was just a gnat stop away. I just had to see it.
Oh, this place is everything I imagined.
Oh.
Do you know I dreamt of joining Constellation when I was a girl? I have some vids of when I was, 12 in my Constellation, but I found space so fast. I guess I don't know, but I'll let your father talk before he...
I was playing poker with the Dean of Engineering, and he had this collectible revolver framed. And when he heard, well, we worked together to get the piece. She fires beautifully now. We, took turns.
I swear, your father was acting like a school kid.
As I was saying, May I present to you Sir Malcolm Livingston's personal sidearm. All the he was chair of Constellation about 50 years ago.
Estoy pensar en ti. Pensar en ti la próxima vez que dispare a alguien.
It was a gift. The Dean and I go way back. And so it was just a labor of... Well, we'll let you get back. Miss Noel said we could look around a little first.
Noel.
Miss Noel, would it be all right if I brought cookies next time?
Actually, Mr. Cookies. What type?
I make a mean snickerdoodle.
Yes, I think that would be quite all right. It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the Eye full time.
Oh shit. Esto no es un arma futurista. Ok, tengo una Glock.
Constellation.
You've been given a
sounds
precious opportunity.
magical.
Stay
Like a
as long as you like.
I hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time, and everyone just sort of accepts. See you later.
Hazme caso.
So, are you ready to get to work?
No sabes algo, quiero cargar. Quiero decirle a mi padre como de pensar en ti cuando le dispare a alguien. Me quiero reír.
Have you talked to Vladimir recently? Face to face, I mean? Haven't gone up there recently. Is everything okay?
There's just so much to
I hope you don't mind, but I figured the lodge was just a gnat stop away. I just had to see it.
Oh, this place is everything I imagined. Do you know I dreamt of joining Constellation when I was a girl? I don't know if I go that far. But I'll let your father talk before he bursts.
I was playing poker with the Dean of Engineering, and he had this collectible revolver framed. And when he heard you were in Constellation, well, we worked together to get the piece clean and restored. She fires beautifully now. We, took turns sighting it at the range.
I swear, your father was acting like a school kid.
As I was saying, may I present to you Sir Malcolm Livingston's personal sidearm. All the special modifications just as he left him. He was chair of Constellation about 50 years ago. Anyway, it's yours. Oh, that's a terrible joke. You are joking, right? Of course you are. Well, we'll let you get back to it. Miss Noel... Miss Noel, would it be all right if I brought cookies next time?
Actually, Mr. Cookies.
Tengo una Glock. ¿Qué calibre usa esta madre? Yo un calibre, o sea, ni siquiera dime. 45. Porque ahora tengo más balas.
Yes? So, are you ready to get to work? We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise. A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colony. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who bet. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot. Felt the same way when I started too. There's an... But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see... I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either... We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own. Good. Let's take a look.
I have no objections. Hello, Captain.
I know everyone.
I'm planning a grocery run later. Get some things you like.
Not gonna last much longer. I'm gonna go down. Damn it.
A new question.
No, mi spiace,
I am satisfied to see that you survived.
Voy a cargar de nuevo. Porque tengo más preguntas.
When's the last time you went up to see Vladimir?
Haven't gone up there recently. Is everything okay?
Oh, I just don't know how he does it. Up there.
The money you sent home? Well,
some people
it
love
means
that
a lot.
space.
To both of
Pero
us.
casi no es.
I hope you don't mind, but I just had to.
Oh, this place is Do you know I dreamt? I don't know if I go that, but I'll let your father talk before he bursts.
I was playing poker with the Dean of Engineering, and he had this collectible revolver framed. And when he heard you were in Constellation, well, we worked together to get the piece clean and restored. She fires beautifully now. We, took turns sighting it at the range.
I swear, your father was acting like a school kid.
As I was saying, may I present to you Sir Malcolm Livingston's personal sidearm. All the special modifications just as he left him. He was chair of Constellation. Oh, I'm no expert, but he was near the end of his life. It wound up being the stories make him seem colorful. It was a gift. So it was just a labor of love for both of us. Well, we'll let you get back to it, but, Miss Noel said we could look around a little.
Of all the places we've lived, this is my favorite.
Ms. Noel, would it be all right if I brought cookies?
Cookies next time.
Actually, Mr.
What can I help you with?
What's
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Yes, I think that would be quite all right.
Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just
Extraordinary.
what that is, we'll have to figure out. I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated. These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. We're going to be doing some old... That means people can pass them around. I've been letting my We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have... But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why... A volunteer force that... They're always... My contact is in... jumping to anthropology on me already. Oh, well, good. We all need. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity. I'm going to be sticking with. We'll need to head to Mast. And listen, every member of Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side. We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we...
Entendido.
Good.
Should you require my presence in the
We've
future,
always considered
you know
ourselves
where to
explorers,
find me.
but this really is uncharted territory, isn't it?
Greetings, Captain. Captain, do you require my assistance? Return soon.
A ver, mapa, nave, misión, inventario y habilidades. Tengo que leer lo de las habilidades bien. Ok. Mira, tengo 3 puntos. Uno tiene que ser aquí. Se trabaja hackear seguros y con los intentos automáticos. Los botiquines. Láser, duelista. Luego aquí es robo, es robar. Astronomía, comercio. Comercio podría ser importante. Vamos a meterle uno a robo. Escudos, tenemos motores, tenemos... Vamos a meter aquí. Cool. Y luego vienen, bueno, lo de las armas, así. Esta arma la quiero ver si puedo modificar antes de irme. Mi Glock. Ok, no. No importa. ¡Oh, shit! ¿Qué pedo? Está en mi oído la hija de su madre. Ok, última cosa. No puedo leer sus habilidades, ¿verdad? Fan, te voy a... Vámonos. Sara, ¿me viene siguiendo? Sí.
Hey, glad we have a perfect string at the academy.
Claro. Bien tácticamente entra. Espérate, quiero entrar con la Glock. ¿Y mi Glock? ¿Quién necesita armas futuristas cuando tienes una Glock?
You see that scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees, sounds upset? Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colony? All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean...
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol Mar...
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little reefer. Yeah, bring a coloring book. You get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blue...
You'll have to ask him. But Vanguard volunteers have retreated. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a... Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready.
Still ready.
Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? We're the United Colonies volunteer fleet. Any captain can join, regardless of origin. Get to fly your own ship and earn credits as you help the people in the most distant reaches, all while earning your way to UC citizenship. Vanguard work is as needed. When we've got jobs, sometimes you might be hunting down hostile ships on behalf, or you might be called up to help the science division clean up some invasive species. Hell, we've even been asked to help take on the occasion. And sometimes we just need cargo support. Not every job's glamorous. The Vanguard only gets called in for wherever the UC needs it. Well, other than becoming a member of the greatest faction in the galaxy, you'd get access to discounted service. You'd even be able to buy property right here in New Atlantis. Citizenship unlocks it all. Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer.
Me acabo de enlisar en el ejército.
If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the lobby.
Para no meterme en problemas por apretar ese botón. Ah, no, creo que tengo que bajar manualmente. Mi Glock está lista. Oh shit.
Beats me, but the financials make sense.
Unos. Oh.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the land. Oh, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
Nosotros en medio. Nadie sabe de artistas.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic.
Good for you.
Glad to haul whatever you need. So long.
Es que había chocado hacia el Moscow.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
En la nave, chicos, a trabajar, a chambear.
Do you need anything? Your clothes cleaned, your boots polished, your mirror shine.
Un nuevo huevo, no mames.
As the hero of Vectera, You need your own comic book, your own cartoon, your own theme song. We have got to make this happen.
Este güey está bien loco.
Lifting off now.
Ese güey debe estar muerto.
Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
Haciendo el salto.
Well, you didn't visit the planet, so you must be in the right place.
Prepare to be scanned for contraband. You're cleared to land. Enjoy your stay at Sidonia.
A Marte.
Let's move.
Hello.
Estoy bien.
What a lovely view of the Martian sky. Frankly, I'm a bit surprised to find such a delightful spot in this rather drab city.
Heat leeches in the engine, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
There no
Five figures? Five? I'll be at the bar. Find me when it's done.
We're on it, sir.
Take care of your ship. Could end up costing you otherwise. I thought it was just a couple of nests.
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
Vamos.
my stomach in knots.
Things have been pretty quiet around here lately. Usually means someone's up to something. We just haven't found out what yet. My buddy Mitch keeps asking if I can help him out with something, but I just don't have the time.
Sorry. What do you mean there's no work?
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were jobs.
Look, get it.
Work in the deep mines. That's where you make the big bucks.
Ok, aquí hay minería extrema.
This is bullshit. I got a wife and kids at home. We can't wait almost 2 months for a job that may not even exist then.
Hey, I get it. There's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands. You can take it up with corporate if you want. Sorry.
Just
but I
because
have
the
to get back
governor's
to work.
office is right out there on the main level.
Come on, forget it. Let's get out of here. Maybe it's not too late to catch a ride back home.
Maybe when the new contracts finally open up, you'll give it a go.
If you're gonna use the elevators or stairs to reach the other levels, try to keep it.
Talk to me if you're ready.
You know, I believe we've got the best mining team ever. Welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor, mining director for the Deimos Mining. I could spare a minute or two to chat. Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah. Unless, maybe you could help me out with a job. Off the books. You have a good one, all right? Mining's fair work, but you can't take it all so seriously, I always tell my mates. We're pulling rocks out of the ground. Argos, huh? Unless, maybe you could help me. Great! I promise it's not. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. I've got a plan for Okay, glad. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some more. One step. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first. Of course not. I care about my miners, even if corporate doesn't understand our struggles down here. I'm willing to put in some sacrifice, but this is the next best thing. When you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for
Well then, what can I do you for? Hey, darling. You look like the type who doesn't mind getting... The Trackers Alliance can always use more bounty hunters to round up and kill wanted criminals. If that feels like your speed, talk to me. Yeah, well...
Déjame guardar y voy dando.
See ya.
Bueno, hasta aquí lo voy a dejar. Estoy jugando Fallout en el espacio.